Sorry if I'm a little, ugh. My head really hurts, but I'm trying to maintain my watch hours and stuff, so I'm pulling through today. I'm gonna at least hang out for a little while if my head doesn't feel any worse. We're working on our little triceratops. We have connected all the little feet that I made yesterday. So he has his back and his front feet. So that is excellent. Move back because I don't want my mic in it. Get some water. I don't know. I wasn't sure if I was sick, but now I'm sure I am some kind of sick again because my head just is killing me and I've been coughing a little bit. Husband's been coughing, so I think it's hit us again, but it's some this time. All right. So my head feels better. I took some Tylenol a little while ago, but it's not kicked in yet. And I have a feeling Arthur's going to get up with me in a minute when he realizes that I'm streaming, so I'm going to have to get up and treat when he realizes. Might be now. See if I can settle in with that one for a minute. Oh, baby. Hey, no, you don't need a treat right now. Arthur, hold on, baby. Hello, MJ. I had to mute it because Arthur was trying to talk to me, and I was like, Arthur, not now, son. My head is killing me. But I'm kind of hoping, I took some Tylenol, I'm kind of hoping I'm going to distract myself from my headache because it hurts. Yes, 2 streams in. Oh! And I stopped last night after I got the leg attached, and I went to like around 12, and then I stopped so that I could work on it. And then I don't think I have them up here, but I made all 4 in blanket yarn, and then started to attach them and realized that I made the middle piece too small. I didn't have enough stitches in there. So I got around to attach the 4th leg. I didn't have enough space, and I was like, uh-oh. So I pulled it and I restarted the center. I think I had skipped around something, and so I still have to do the fuzzy one, but I was doing them back to back so that I won't forget how to do it. Hey Larry, how you doing? I hope you're feeling better today. Hope everybody's feeling okay. MJ, I hope feeling as good as you can feel because I know you haven't been feeling good. Matt went back to work today. Thankfully, he made it there despite the ice degrees this morning. So I was worried about all the snow melted and everything, but he made it. And I think class is they're meeting again, and if they don't, his class doesn't meet today, they're gonna cancel, which would really suck for a lot of reasons for him. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Oh no, the workers died. You're down to 5. You're gonna buy a male fish to save money on fish because they make more for free. There you go. That's awful. I'm sorry they passed away, Larry. I know it's too because like you don't know what's like why. You know. We got to clean our tank back there. I hate to even show you how dirty it is, but we've been so sick. And the cleaning the tank, even that little 5, 10, whatever gallon tank it is, that thing takes forever to clean, man. So to pump all the water out of it, it just takes forever and refill it and everything else. So hopefully we can clean it this weekend because we need to for the poor babies. Because our little snail's not cleaning as much as we thought. I am from the United States. I'm from North Carolina in the United States. But yeah, so, any hoosies, that's all going on. I talked to my friend last night for a good hour and a half, which was nice. We got to talk about all the things that are going on with her parents, since her parents are the ones who are being moved from their house that were my patients. So I'm talking to her about that. and she's advocating for me to sort of maintain a small role there, which is nice of her. So that maybe I could still make some money by like going and checking on the house every few days or whatever. So hopefully I can do that. And then still have dollars coming in. 13. Have you ever visited India? No, I have never been to India. I hear that it's beautiful, and I have a lot of followers from India. And here and on my, not as much on YouTube, but I have a couple. It's like the foreign country that I have that people are from. It's always from India. And then the same thing on my photography account with my Instagram. So many people from India. And I love Sam, and she's from India. I used to have a teacher from India, Dr. Pose. 3, 4. All right. Now we're going to do the decrease round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm good. I feel a little better. I don't know if it's because I'm distracted or not, but either way, I'm glad that my head's like a little better. 10. And a decrease. I was just hoping it wouldn't get worse while I was sitting here. So try not to cough, because now I'm coughing just a little bit too. But we're going to start taking vitamins, so maybe we won't get sick all the time, you know? 1, 2. There went my iPad. I need this. I know. No. Hey, you don't need a treat right now. You're okay. Oh, goodness. Hold on a second. Yes, I'll give you one in just a few minutes, but not just yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. That was my decrease. Okay, good. Always wanted to visit India. Right? I know it sounds nice, and all the pictures that I see on the photography account that I do, I see so many beautiful pictures, and it looks really nice. 3. Yes, Arthur. He says hi. Now he's back. He's back under his blanket. Excuse me. Totally coughing a little. But he's back under his blankie, so that's good. I'm confused about where I'm at. Is that my decrease? Yeah. Okay. Rather know than confused. But yeah, he's so cute with his 4 little, it looks all wonky, but his 4 little legs with his little toes, they're so cute. It wasn't too bad. Like, I thought I was going to have a really, really, really hard time with it. And honestly, the hardest part was like the very beginning, where she tells you like to face the middle piece, I think towards you or up, and then you have to connect the leg. And I was like, well, how do I do that? And so that took me just a second. And then after that, I was like, oh, not so bad. Good morning. What is my favorite thing to make? Probably little stuffed animals, like the little cow and the little snowman. That's the cow. That's the snowman. Probably little stuffed animals and stuff. They're very rewarding when they come out nice, which is what I'm working on now. So it's a little dinosaur. Triceratops dinosaur. Actually, get this off the mic. But I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope everybody's staying healthy with all the germs out there. I'm hopeful that my patient doesn't get going to visit her husband in the hospital. I keep telling them to be really, 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 really careful, wash their hands and all the, do all the things. So, but there's only something you can do, especially with like norovirus, which is highly contagious. But hopefully they don't catch anything. That's the last thing they need, is to catch right now. And I think I told you guys the animals are all gone to, or back where they originally came from, for now anyway. And the hope is that the cats will definitely be able to come back. But the dog is a puppy. So if the puppy is able to be trained and not jump on people, then hopefully the dog can come back as well. The dog has to learn not to jump on people, because the guy just had hip surgery and he cannot have a dog jumping up on him. So did I ever try any Pokemon characters? So I have not yet. So I've only been crocheting for about 2 years, and I haven't done like any characters yet, really, per se. I've done like different little animals and things, but I made, well, wait, I take it back. I made from Hello Kitty. What is her name? Cinnamoroll. I made Cinnamoroll. That's, I think, the only character that I have made so far. I still have that somewhere. And probably in my box upstairs. But I made that. And so I haven't made a lot of characters, but I want to branch out and making like more characters or like little even like, for example, like Santa Claus. I want to make like a Santa Claus next year really badly. I have the perfect like flesh tone yarn to use for it. I think it will work perfectly. But yeah. And it's tricky selling things like that as well with like Pokemon on it. Like if people want to be a problem, they can copyright you and make it a problem that you're trying to sell, copy licensed material. But for the most part, it's usually okay. But there are, I probably wouldn't do it online, especially on a place like Etsy. I'd be terrified that I would just lose my entire shop. Oh, I was looking into again the other day, and I think I'm gonna try Tidu. I'm gonna try Etsy, and then I don't know what else, but I'm gonna at least do those because Tidu apparently is free. It doesn't charge like fees or anything, so why the heck not? And then Etsy does charge like, quite a few fees, but hopefully I'll actually get some. And so I'm gonna try that because I think I figured out I could connect it up through my PayPal account, and that's all I have to do. So this weekend I'm going to sit down and work on that. How many hours typically does it take you? Well, it really depends on the piece itself. I think I made excuse me. I think I made 3 legs yesterday while I was live. So these legs. So I think I spent like a good hour or 2 on live yesterday making just 3 legs, but I'm also talking, so it does me down a little bit. But it takes quite a while. Usually, I don't usually time myself per se like I should because I usually get up and down so much that I forget to retime myself when I got back up. But I try to like keep up with as far as like how many days it took me. So like usually if I'm working on it pretty solidly, then 2 or 3 days depending on what it is and how big it is. But it just took me a couple hours to do the legs yesterday. And then after that, I spent probably another 2 hours making one more and joining them, making the little tummy and then putting them all together. So I would say probably into this, I have like easily like a good 4 hours into this one already. But like I said, I also was on stream, so I was talking a little bit, so that probably slowed me down a little. On my iPad for my pattern here. God, I'm so glad my head feels better, you guys. It was awful. I was like, do I have a sinus infection? What's wrong with me? All right, 14. Head, no, we're on the body. Oh, good. Just single crochets all the way around. Excellent. Hey, Chris. Hey, Joanne. Been at the lake with bad internet. I stopped off with kids before you go home. Good to see you. You were sick last time I saw you, and I'm sick again, I think. I've got a terrible headache, but it's gotten a little since I've gotten on here. I don't know if I'm distracting myself or the meds, the Tylenol is working, but either way, I'm thankful that my head feels a little better because this morning it was like, it was not pleasant. So I think I may be a little bit sick again because my husband's sick. So again, and I may just be lingering with whatever he had. Thank you, Shane. You too. Thank you. That is my last work till February in Vegas. Whoa, there you go. For you, Larry. I hope you have the most wonderful time on your trip. You deserve it. I hope you have all the good times. I hope you don't get delayed. I hope you get all the good things, all the deals, and all the all the things you want and all the food you want. I hope it all works out. How are you doing, Joanne and Chris? Hope you're doing all right. Say, Chris, I think weren't you about being sick again last night in the chat? I think you were. So, I think we're just all poor suffering with it, man. And Joanne, I don't have any pull with, Joanne's, but if you do, you got to talk to your namesake. I'm just kidding. We just don't want to close. You're okay just working? Good. So I didn't want to not come on because I was like, I'm normally come on today. And then I was like, I don't want to come on Wednesday and Friday when I normally say I come on Monday and Thursday. That's not good. So I was like, let me just take some Tylenol, suck it up. And it's going well. I see you. I'm going to get it, baby. Hold on. Whoa. Somebody is demanding their little treat pouch or his little puzzles. I'm going to get it for him before he starts barking at me. Yes, that was excited little bark. That was an excited little bark. We got to get you little treats. They're like Valentine's Day treats. They're so cute, you guys. They look like the little sugar cookies that you buy for Valentine's Day with the little hearts in the middle. In the middle, sorry. But they're so cute. All right, Boogie, let me fix it for you. Still have a good amount of snow on the ground. Not too much, but a little bit. It ain't. It's like half the ground is covered. Yes, I'm putting them in your thing. I can't really talk. I'm choking. All right. There we go, baby boy. We got to put them in here, too. Hold on. Put them in all the little compartments, okay? Okay. All right. There you go, baby. There you go, big good boys. Have your little puzzle. I love you. All right. Now, Mommy can do her project. Ugh. Oh, we are max comfy today. Oh, hi, pet squirrel. Cinnamon rolls sounds good. Ooh, cinnamon rolls. My husband is so interesting that they ate cinnamon rolls as like their Christmas morning thing. He's like, we can only have them on Christmas morning. That's the rule. And I'm like, that kind of sucks. Like, what if Cinnabon is okay? But like, which I've never had, but he has. But other than that, he doesn't want to like cinnamon rolls at the house. And I found this good recipe for like these cinnamon roll things. And I was like, I want to make them. I have to ask, can I make these, or is that sacrilege against your policy of Christmas? Of course, I could totally do it, but I'm just going to ask him to be nice. Like, is this going to offend you if I make these? Crochet and harness for a chicken, knowing they won't use it. Well, it's okay. I forgot what I saw. I saw somebody put pants on a chicken the other day, and I was like, why? Don't do that. There's no good reason for that one. Absolutely not. I mean, maybe if somebody was trying to, even if somebody was trying to get his little feathers, I don't think you would put pants on. You'd put something else on them. But the poor thing was like running, and I'm like, oh. Oh, I saw the tiniest little, what was it? A chameleon? Chameleon? Gecko? Chameleon? I'm not really sure. One of those. Guys, it was like an inch long. It was I think the third smallest chameleon in the world. I'm like, what does 2 and 1 look like? What does the smallest ones look like? Because that one was literally like, it just sat on the guy's finger, like right here. Because I want a squirrel made. Okay. Okay, Larry. I can do that. I think I even have some browns. I'll have to look up some patterns and see what I can find. But I can do that, Larry. Let me write it down so I don't forget to. On this note card, Larry squirrel. All right, cool. I got it written down. It's kind of annoying how big you need to make it. Yeah. It's not exactly easy to measure a chicken, is it? Oh, me. We used to have a chicken that was named Red that we got from a neighbor, and then had ended up with it somehow, and then his chickens were picking on her, so we took her in. Our chickens would treat her better, and they did. And she ended up, she ended up being like the sweetest chicken, and like let her out, and she would just walk around the yard with us, and I'd flip over rocks for her, and she just all the bugs and things, you know. But she was the sweetest chicken. Oh, Red. I am from North Carolina in the United States. Let's see, is it still snow out this window? Nope, not really. So be nosy. Look at the. Okay, just looking who's around. Wish I had a real life plastic chicken, right? Like a what do you call it? Dress form, but for a chicken. I bet my grandma. I wonder if my grandmother dress form. I don't know though, because I don't know that she ever was into making clothing. But that's something I'd have to ask and look in her sewing room for, because she was a seamstress and she made curtains for a living and other things. And so I think that in her sewing room with tons of old like vintage fabric. It's probably gotta be some other little things in there, right? Useful things. What is my favorite car? I don't know that I used to really like Mustangs. I don't know that I have a favorite one right now. Obviously, feeling that I have sound. I have to message on my phone just to watch. Oh, thank you, Joanne. I appreciate you. It's also I could have ice on my Wi-Fi thing outside. But I'm glad you can at least hear. That's good. Arthur, what are you doing? He's running all around. All right, so I'm gonna do this, and then I think we're gonna decrease again. I'm hoping to finish a lot of the body, but we'll see. Because there's the body, and then there's the tail, and then the head, obviously, and then the frill that goes on top. Oh, and by the way, you guys, just I have to brag because Chris from chat, everybody, you know, it's Chris. She made the most beautiful Easter basket. I swear, it is my favorite thing of hers that I have ever seen her make. It is beautiful. It's like the colors and the details and the little bunnies on it, and it looks so good, Chris. It's so good. I told my husband, I was like, oh my god, because I said it out loud when I saw it. I was like, oh my god, girl. I was like, that's so good. I love it. Can't wait to see the other one too. It is, Chris. I mean, it is MJ. It is. It's so cute. It's like I can't remember. I think it's something else on it too, but I know it's the basket, and that's like multicolored itself, I think, and then it has like pink bunnies all around it, and maybe even some other kind of aspect to it. I can't remember exactly, but I love it. I love it. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to make both of these little things. I think when I do get off of here later, I'm going to patch the other 4 legs together for the fuzzy one so that I don't like have too much time in between and forget what I did. But like I said this morning, except my middle piece was too small, so I had to take it apart so that I could actually fit 4 legs, not 3. Oh, no, I was going to say, where are you sad? I hope you feel better. I need to find a teddy that's like chicken size, but if I go downstairs, mom's going to ask me. Oh, me. I know, you guys. This is kind of sad to say, but I was like, oh gosh, I kind of don't want to tell certain people that I don't have a job anymore because they're going to be like, well, you just come over and help us out. And I'm like, oh man, I can't just help everyone out for free. Like, I can't do that. Like, as much as I want to. Like, I already take care of 3 other families, including my own, now 2. And so it's like, okay, you know, I just need my own space sometimes. Need a little break, maybe. And everybody's like, well, you know, you could get your CNA license in a couple weeks and do this and be a professional caretaker, like legit. And I'm like, no, I don't do that because I know me and I know I'm too emotional and attached. And I feel like I will get so attached to those people, and something happens to those people like this time, or worse, I would be so sad. So I don't think that I should do that. I don't think it's smart. I think I would just be absolutely devastated if I lost a patient. So these patients, when I took them on, were in their like 50s, 60s and disabled. So it was a lot easier to take care of them. And also, I didn't worry as much about that kind of stuff. So, but I just don't think that's for me. I think we're going to find some career path. Yes. After April, more than likely. Yes, you're going to sit down though. What is it? Will you sit down? No, don't step on the crochet. Don't step on it. Come here, I want you to get in the blanket. No. Hey, you had your treat. You have been outside. Okay. And it's snow out there, so I cannot leave you by yourself to just play. It's too cold. It's like 20 degrees. And there's snow. Okay. I'm sorry. Come here. Come snuggle. Come snuggle. Come here and snuggle. Snuggle Mama while we finish this, okay? I think we are good now. Hi, Winsome. There we go. Hi, Winsome. How are you doing today? He's like, Mom, I just want to let you do things. I'm like, I know, baby boy. But you can do things by yourself too. You don't have to have me here. You can play by yourself, just like you were doing a minute ago. Yeah, or I would play if you would bring me the toy. I'd throw it for you a couple times. Yes, I would. All right. I keep trying to move my hair back because my mic is over here, and I know it's like rubbing and stiff. All right. 14. We're on to 15. I'm glad everybody's doing all right with all this crazy weather. I was worried about Mac this morning getting to work, but thankfully he made it. I was worried he might slide around on this because he does not have 4-wheel drive. So okay, he made it. As long as he makes it back home, we'll be good. Doing meh today. Yeah, I feel you. Head was killing me earlier. Those are you are close. I know you're like 5 or 6. Upset me. Only 2 that hit hard. Aw. Yeah, my mom worked in social services as well. Joanne told me a story about a family who I think the mother was sick, maybe had cancer, and they had a hole in their floor, and it was Christmas time, and I don't think they had heat, and they just had this huge hole in the floor, and they didn't have any, obviously anything to get gifts or anything, and so they provided them with all the things, and I think helped them fix the floor and that kind of stuff. But she's told me some little stories like that, and I'm like, oh gosh, she's like, I could never forget that. So I imagine. Hey, Sam, I'm doing all right. I just had a headache earlier, but I think I'm still a little bit sick. But 1, 2, 3, 4. But other than that, I'm doing all right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. 9 and decrease. Perfect. Oh, this is gonna be cute. I stuffed the legs fairly well, but I need to stuff them some more so that they don't bend. Yes, there are a lot of bad stories. Oh, very soon. Thank you. Yes, it is less now. Definitely less than when I started. Because when I started, I was like, I don't know if I should even stream. My head hurts so bad. I was kind of hoping it would distract me a little bit, and I think it has. Between that and the Tylenol, I think it's helping. So, I believe what you're back. You're gonna guess. I'm gonna make this, but it kind of looks like mesh, so it's not. Yes. But yeah, I'm doing okay. How else is, like I said, I know there's so many things going around, and that's no fun. All right, gotta make sure I'm in the right one. All right, that's decrease. Okay. Whoopsie, slow down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I think we have to go to 9, right? 9. 9, yes. And then my decrease. I can't remember. I think, I did. I used the video when I attached his legs the first time. And then for the second time, I finally figured it out. And I finally did memorize the pattern for the little feet after I got done making about 8 of them. So it took me a little bit to memorize it, but I finally did. Now I don't really need to have it memorized anymore, of course. I can only have so many memorized patterns in my head at a time. I can have like 2 and 6. It's like a rotation. 8, 9. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I found out something really interesting. So I don't know if any of you guys follow this person or see their stuff, but I think it's Crochet by Maui or Mai or Maui. I'm not really sure. MAI. She or he did a little Instagram video the other day where they used heat gun to get rid of the fuzzies on their acrylic yarn instead of a light. That's so smart. I don't know how much a heat gun is, but I think I need one because with light colored yarn, it's so easy to accidentally singe the yarn, even when it is acrylic, you know? But that heat gun, I was like, ooh, that is so smart because it is kind of dangerous to be running that stuff all over your crochet in flames, you know? So just a little heat gun worked. I was like, that's awesome. 2, 3, 4. Hello, Monique. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. Some water. I'm trying to make sure I drink a lot of water since my head was not great. Oh, okay. I'm gonna breathe. Could not breathe, Arthur. But it's okay. I can breathe. Obviously. As my parents always say, you're talking, you're breathing, you're fine. I'd be like, I'm joking. And they'd be like, you're fine. Plus them, they were EMTs, so they just like, they were like, no, you're fine. We know, no, you're fine. You're not choking to death. You're fine. 8, 9. Hello. Lana? I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but hello, welcome from Oma. Awesome. I have a couple people from there. We're working on a little triceratops dinosaur today. This is his front legs and his back legs. And yeah. Just like double with it. Okay, so Lana. Okay, so what I was thinking the first time, I think. Thank you for letting me know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know, isn't it cute though? 7, because it's really coming together. 8. I'm curious how sewing the tail on is going to be though. 9. And like how, I think it'll look more seamless in the plush yarn, but I don't know. Because it like, it's harder to see your little, but I don't know. I just hope I have some plain safety eyes that'll fit on this. I think I do. I've got most every size except for like 1, so. And I thought I knew what size it was, but then I ordered them and they turned out to be different. I need like one of those little tools. Like, you know how you can get a tool to tell you like the gauge of your knitting needles or like the gauge of your plugs if you wear like stretched ears or whatever. Like you stick it in the little hole and it'll tell you like 10 millimeters, 15 millimeters, 6 millimeters, whatever. I need one of those, but for safety eyes, because they always measure them wrong somehow. I don't know how. I don't know if I'm doing circumference and not or what it is, but I always get them measured wrong and always end up with the wrong size. Not always, but a lot of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why is there only 6 here? That makes no sense. Hold on. We're supposed to have 9 and a decrease. Oh, okay, that's why. There's an extra at the end here where it's 2. That's times 6. All right, so that, and then it wants me to do 2 single crochets. It doesn't really make sense. 8 and these times 6, and then 2 at the end. But then I still don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. That doesn't make sense. I'm very confused. Let me pull it. Let me pull it and count how many stitches we have around here. Oh, thank you, Anna. Thank you. I appreciate it. Do you have a channel? I'll try to find you and follow you back. I'll try to do that again. But thank you. I appreciate it. So excited for Frizzy. Oh, I know. I had forgot about that. I remembered seeing it on like Instagram or somewhere, and I had forgot about that. When is that live with her? Is it? I know she has so many upcoming lives on my feed that I'm not even sure what they are. I'm making a Triceratops dinosaur. So these are his little front feet and his little back feet. And he's going to stand up like this. So we're just building a body right now, going around and around here and working working on the body tomorrow. Okay, okay. Good. I can watch it then. Good. Able to watch it. Because I really enjoyed her one with Crochetbygenna. Frizzy is so technologically gifted. She knows how to do all the things, the picture and move here and live stream from 2 different places at once and do this and that. And I'm just like, how do you, what? I can't comprehend all that stuff. I used to be good at computers when I was like in high school, and now I'm like, I don't know anything. All right, so this is supposed to be 15, which is supposed to be 9, and then we're supposed to have 2 left over. So it would be 60, but I think I want to count and make sure. Let me leave that one out. 1, no, I shouldn't because it's still going to be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 40, 41, 2, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, I'll be the second, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 70, 71, 72, 73. So it's either 72 or 73. Where am I? Why do I have so many? Why do I have so many? I have too many. I have too many. Did I do an increase instead of a decrease or something last round? Look, maybe I did. No, I don't see any increases. Huh. That's weird, you guys. I don't understand. Why do I have like 70 stitches? That's real weird. Now I'm like, what do I do? Let me have to pull this row back. Gotta make it back because you know this makeup there's a mess as big as the chicken. So you're gonna fill it with stuffing so that its chunk is big as the chicken. You really make the mesh. It's for my chicken, so there just need to be some holes. So you just crochet with too big of a hook. Oh, there you go. All right, so I think I'm gonna pull this because I have no choice because I don't know what I've done wrong here. Even though it looks like I just did singles all the way around here, so I don't know how that's helped me unless I accidentally stuck one in twice, but I don't usually accidentally do that. What the heck, bro? That's a decrease, isn't it? That looks funny. That's got to be a decrease, right? Well, I don't know. Maybe not. I'm gonna be mad if I do something like start over. That would be real bad. I think it was about right there, so we're gonna pull it. Or I should have paid attention exactly where that was, but I think there's no increases or decreases, so it'll be okay. But the problem is, it means I still have the exact same number of stitches now that I had earlier, which doesn't solve my problem yet. Okay. Anything look interesting here? Ooh, you just finished the floppy cat. Ooh, of course. Of course, you'll have to post it so we can see it in the Discord. Let's see. I guess I'm just count again, see what happens, see where I'm at, because I don't know what else to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 18, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 70, 71, 72, 73. So that means if I don't understand how I got to this number, but I did somehow, so we're going to work with it. And do 10 and a decrease again. See what happens, I suppose. That's not my first one, that's the last one. So this will be the first one, should be 1. I hope this works because otherwise I'm going to take it all apart and redo it from the jump, which would suck. I'm not sure how I ended up so many around here. Oh, hi, Tanya. Welcome. The dream farm apparently like warming some sewers or whatever is like really bad. Oh no! It's as big as the chicken. Awesome. You found something that worked. All right, so I'm supposed to be doing no, not that because we have 64. So that means we're back to 13 now to make the numbers work. 10, 1, 2, 3. You're okay, Pets World. That's all right. 1, 2, 3. I'll figure this out myself. Then I'll be all right. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then my decrease. No, 10 and my decrease. 10. Very good. Very good. Oh, you're making a pencil case. Cool. I've seen some really cool little like hook cases and pencil cases and stuff. It's cool. I bet it's gonna be cool. I would like one of those one day. I have like this thing that my friend gave me the other day, which I'm very, very grateful for because it came with like all the size hooks, which I have a lot of hooks, but I don't have every size, and so this is gonna help add to make that happen. But the only thing about it is little slots are really small for most of them, so I can't just like interchange them. So I may really need to like make one. A lot of times I end up just like throwing them in like a little bag like this or whatever, and then keep my hooks and stitch markers and scissors in my little to-go bag. But I should try. Hi, Sonia. Crocheting a thread. I hope you're doing well, Sonia. You're crocheting a thread for your mom. Her heart is only functioning at 25%, so she's always cold. Hoping the throw will help. Oh, that's very sweet. I love that. I bet it will. I bet it will. Bless her and you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's my decrease, right? Okay, just checking. You posted it? All right, I will have to see it in a minute. I can't see it right now because I don't have Discord on my iPad, but I will look in a minute when I get off. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't slip. 8, 9, and 10. All right. Decrease. Decrease, decrease. I think this is going better now. I hope so. I was going to say, who else? That's a good question. Anybody else working on anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, oops, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm trying to think. I don't know. What are we going to do now, Arthur, that we have more time on our hands? We need to think of some other things we can do. I think I told you guys we did crochet kit shipped, so I'm really excited. I'm waiting for it. I think it's supposed to be here either. It was in Utah yesterday, but it's not now. It's somewhere else. And so it's supposed to be here within like the next 3 days, I think. So I'm very excited. I kind of want to try to have this done before I get my hands on that beaded kit because I know I'm going to want to start it when I get it. You're able to at least peaceful shots and ask me to, so I'll finish the sewing machine. Aww, that's sweet. Do I know any pet friendly? You're going to a pet festival, so you're thinking of something that would promote your shop. I don't know because I have made balls for Arthur, just like plain little circles, like balls for Arthur, and he's done great with them. They were made out of like a really strong cotton. He did great with them. But then I gave one to a customer and her dog shredded it. So I was like, okay, not giving those away anymore. Thankfully, and I had told him to be careful too, but thankfully she was a good, responsible owner and, was watching her dog with the toy and knew to take it away. But I don't know. That's a good question. I know that there are like bones that people make. I think sometimes like the little dog bones, people make those. I wonder. I wonder if you could make like a almost like a ball or like a little fish shape, and you could attach it to like a little not a chopstick, but like some kind of little stick thing, so it's like one of those little dangle things for the cats, because that would be a lot safer than letting them just have it on their own. It will be attached to something. Collars, that's a good idea. Yes, collars would be a good idea. Bandanas. Sweaters would be a little hard just because sizing and stuff, but bandanas would be a good option too, because a lot of people like to put the little bandanas on the dogs. Anybody else have anything to throw it in there? You finished your granny squares for the front. That's okay. So now you need to make the back and sew the squares together. Awesome! You're with granny squares. That's cool. I need to finish one of my granny square projects one day. I just put it to the side because it was for me and not for anybody else. So I just haven't messed with it, but I should. 3, 4, 5. Arthur's poking me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're working on a purse, but you've been so caught up playing this game that you haven't been crocheting, right? I'm like that. I get in moods with things where I'm like really obsessed with one thing, and then I'll be like, I'll do it forever and think about it for like weeks or whatever, and then do something else. Or I think it's my ADD. 2, 3. But thankfully, crochet has stuck pretty well. 4. I'd say at least 5, 6. I get frustrated with it sometimes, but 7. Always go back. 8, 9, 10. Does this one have the 2 at the end? It does. Now let's see, did this work? I think it looks like it's going to work. Yes, that's how a lot of individuals get burned out. That's true. That's true. And that is very true. That's good advice. Because it's like, I make things for myself, but that particular thing, I just was like, I don't have it. It's like, oh, that's my side project, and I just haven't messed with it, but I should. Because it's not that hard, and I think I was over half making the granny squares for it. It's supposed to be a cardigan. It's like a baby pink and white granny square cardigan. And I think I was also intimidated by doing the attaching, because I understand how to attach 2 pieces together, but then when you add in those other pieces and you're doing multiple sides and things, that's when I start to go like, wait, how do I attach that again? So I'm hopeful that everything will work out and I'll attach it good. I've already started to attach some of them, I think, but not all of them. Oops, hold on. I did one too many. One too many. And I need a decrease and then 2. Okay, perfect. All right, we got it to work this time. We're back on our numbers correctly. That's good. So like I said, I don't know how I messed them up the first time, but could have been stopped last night, picked it up again this morning, and you know how it goes. All right, my thing fell, but that's okay. All right, just trying to make his little belly's not too fat, but I think he's fine. This is so cool, though, the joining of the legs. I just feel like it's so cool. Like, who came up with this? Like, seriously. And then to do it with all the little toenails have to be facing the right directions, and, like, geez. Jeez, Jenna, you're amazing. When they're hard right now, you do 2 personal items before you do a giveaway project. Good, real cute. It's a good rule too. Yeah, I try to like balance it a little bit, which is good. I don't know how it'll be like when I open like the Etsy shop or whatever, but I want orders, but I don't want like a million orders because I don't want to get burned out, exactly like you're saying. That would be no bueno. Let's see here. I think we are on 14 now, which is just the singles around, so we should be fine. Yeah, I'm hopeful that my husband's class doesn't get canceled because there's only, so he's a mechanic and he's a new mechanic, so he's still learning, and he's taken some classes at a local college, and there's only 8 people in the class, and they missed class yesterday because of the snow here, and they were supposed to do it virtually, and then Mac was waiting for like a good 45 minutes, and the teacher sent a message. It was like, I'm not doing it today, which was dumb. 45 minutes after they were supposed to meet. And then today he got another email that said if they're unable to have class today, they're probably going to cancel it. And I was like, what? And so that sucks. I don't want that to happen to him because I want him to be able to progress as fast as he wants to. So, oh no, you spilled your monster on your other blanket, so you put it in the washer in another blanket now. You said now spill coffee on your other blanket. Oh no, it's one of those. It's one of those days. One of those moments. I'm gonna go get another dang blanket. Oh, it's okay. I'm glad. I hope you have plenty of blankets. We do. I don't know if you can tell. It's like a mound under Arthur. I didn't even like clean up that much before I came on. I was like, I don't feel good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, 5. That's 5, Amy. Oh, we're just doing singles. I forgot I don't really have to all these. What kind of mechanics? Auto mechanics. So he works on cars and trucks and SUVs and stuff. He works for Enterprise, which is a kind of a cool company because you can start like you get a job there cleaning cars, and then you can become a mechanic, and then you can become a manager, and then you can move up a lot, which is really good about that company. And he has moved up to whatever level mechanic he is now. I can't remember. And so, or tech or whatever he is, some kind of tech or something. So yeah, he's working on that. Tons of blankets, and now I can make more. So we're gonna have a whole lot more. That's right. We're going to have a major surgery today. Well, I'm sorry. I hope that everything goes well with her. It's always tough to have little ones go into surgery, little ones and older ones, and all anybody really, but especially those. It's really tough. So I wish them the best of luck. Oh, thank you, Sonia. Working on is not having it completely driving you crazy. Okay, Winsome. I hope it gets better for you. Hope it gets better for you. And so I think I've been doing Omri for like a year and a half, if I had to guess, because I need to change my Instagram. It still says like a year, I think, because it was only 2 years in December. So, but I think I started amigurumi like a good 6 months after I started crocheting. I feel like it's been like a good year and a half. And there were so many nice people on Facebook the other day. I made a Facebook post in one of the groups about how I had lost my job and that crochet was kind of going to be my main source of income for a couple months anyway, and that I was kind of discouraged but needed encouragement and all that stuff. And so I posted some pictures of my work and stuff and told my little story, and some people were really, really sweet in their comments back to me about giving advice about Etsy and Tidu and selling through different avenues and all kinds of stuff. So I was thankful. Not looking into it. Diesel mechanics, something they recommend. They make great money and work does not change. Yes, I don't know how interested he's in diesel mechanics. I have to ask him though, just for sure funsies, because and I don't know that they. I don't even know if at his current place they would rent I guess they rent diesels. I don't know. There's got to be somebody, right? But then again, I'm not sure if Enterprise buys diesel vehicles, but they have Packer vans and stuff. I don't know. No, I couldn't go somewhere else, obviously, because that's the good thing about what he does is he gets to take these classes and then he can sort of move up a little bit, and then he has these certifications where he could take it somewhere else if he had to. It's not like something huge, but I just feel so overwhelmed. Projects and the ideas for new ones don't stop. Hope you understand. Have a lovely day, Wonder Woman. I do, Winsome. I'm sorry. I hope things get a little better for you. It is overwhelming. It can be very overwhelming sometimes. I understand. He's working on a Grinch on Murder Meat, but it's at my house and you've been at your mom's house. Ooh, I made one of those. I think it's upstairs in my Christmas stuff. I made one. It was actually a Crochetbygenna pattern as well, just like this is. It was like one of her 3-in-1 patterns. It was like a reindeer, a snowman, and a Grinch. So that snowman is part of one of them. But yeah, I had to work today, so I wasn't able to be with her, and they wouldn't let me take off any socks. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Zach. That's no fun. They do bigger, don't they? Ah, yeah. See, I was thinking, I was like, I knew they did like Packer vans and stuff, but I couldn't remember. But that's a good point. I'll have to ask him if he's ever interested in it when he's done with this little classy. Right now, he's doing engine repair. I think is the class he's taking. And bless his heart, he's got enough car problems on his own that he's been working on his car a lot. So that's kind of been him. But the only thing is, his car is a Volvo, and so a lot of people work on Volvos around here, at least, because it's a European car or whatever, and they don't want to work on it, don't know how to work on it, whatever. And so he gets down a lot, so he has to do a lot of the work on his car himself. Aww. Aww. Anna, I'm sorry. He loved the Grinch. I do too. I love the Jim movie is my favorite. I watch it every year for Christmas. Aw, I'm sorry. That's a sweet way to honor him though by making that. Seriously think about just leaving work and going to be with her. Aw. Well, I know it's hard, but you also don't want to lose your job long term. So, just think about what would be best for you long term as well as short term. Because I know short term, definitely you want to go see the little girl, right? But got to think about the long term too, just to make sure everything is going to be all right. But I'm sorry, but I'm sure she'll be okay. I'm sure she will be fine. I send her all the blessings and all the prayers that she makes it through her little surgery just fine. Little kids are incredibly strong, their little bodies, they're so healthy, and they're so resistant and can fight, so well to things. So have you seen any good patterns for a nice penguin? Let me double check. The only penguin I have ever made was, I believe, a Rose and Lily. That's what I'm going to check for you, is to make sure. Rose and Lily, which is on YouTube. Rose and Lily Crochet penguin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's theirs. And it was my very first color change project. I actually gave this piece away, but it was in my newest little short video that I made. If you happen to see it, it's like the me and man, don't mess with me, and Larry and whoever. It was in there, and I did a black version of this little guy, which I want to do some more of this winter. But it's more of a like round little penguin. Like if you're looking for like a more realistic kind of penguin, this one's probably not the one you want. But it's a very round, like little dumpy. That's why in the video I put him as little man or whatever, because he's so little and dumpy, But it's cute. It's cute though. So I recommend that one, and because I've actually done that one before, I know that one works. Ooh, Crochet by My with my MAI has a keychain pattern here. Hold on, let me exit out of that. She has a little keychain pattern. It looks very similar, just probably smaller than the other one that I showed you, the round ones. And then I see DIY Fluffies, how to make a penguin. I don't know how good the tutorial is. I haven't seen it or anything, but there's another one in there right there. So definitely look some up. There's definitely a couple cute ones in there. Like I said, I know the Rose and Lily one works out well. It's been my first color change project, and I still managed to do it. So yeah, you'll have to check out some of those. All right, let me see here. Oops, my hook fell out. Can get my pattern pulled back up here. Heartburn. Why am I having heartburn? All right, 14, 14, 15. I don't want to be a complainer today. I'm sorry, you guys. About my head and stuff. 15. 9 and a decrease, but my head feels much better now. So much better. Oh, I'm gonna make the penguin. Yes, it is a record. You'd like to make one in memory of your dad. You lost him in May. Oh, that would be very sweet. I know. I made like these things for my grandma, and I'm kind of hoping one day that that they will be with her forever, you know. I don't want that to happen anytime soon. Lord, please, God, don't let that happen anytime soon. But when she does go, I love to have something that I made for her with her, you know. So yeah. It is. It is. Got out counseling. It helps. Yes. She got permission from assistant boss to have work early. Hey, awesome, Zach. That's awesome. I'm so glad. I'm glad you asked. That's awesome. Can't ever ask, right? So good for you. That's amazing. If everything goes well, and be safe travel to her. You know, don't speed too much. You know, be safe getting there. So, but that's great. I'm glad able to go see her. 3, 4. I know they are. They're so cute. 5, 6, 7. I don't know what color I will make mine when I make mine this time. I don't know if I'll make another black and white one or if I'll make a colored one. Penguin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 8. Sure, Zach. Yeah, if you want to, I stream times a week. So if you sub and turn the notification bell on, yeah, absolutely. I would love to know. You'll see when I'm around, and you can let us know how she's doing. I hope she's doing well, though. Yes, and that's right. Drive safe. You make it there in one piece. Exactly. You gotta be nice and healthy for her too, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I'm so glad that you were able to go get some time off to see her. That's awesome. I don't know if my husband's coming home today or not because he's got class, and I don't know if he's going to do it from work or if he's going to come home early to us here. 2, 3. I have no idea. 4. He probably is going to try to come home though, because if he doesn't, he's not going to get here till really late. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, give her a squeeze, a gentle squeeze. Yes, that's right. Gotta be gentle with the little ones. Right, I think that was my 8. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Oh, so glad that is good, happy news that you get to go see her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, and then 9. I'm not sure how long this is going to take me. I have no idea. But in the frill and the tail, I just have no clue how long this might take. Oh. Get some more water. Had to eat dinner, but you're back. Aw. Yes, please let Zach make it there in one piece because we want him to be able to go see that little girl and give her all his love and get injured on the way there. So please. So we want everything to be good. Sending all the love. Yes, right, Boogie. So we want everybody to be well. Just make sure if you're going to the hospital, wash your hands good because there's so many things going around. You might want to wash them when you get there and wash them again when you leave. Just looking out. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we had lasagna. Lucky. There you go. Have fun, Larry. Get Larry, get class. That's right. Wear a mask. Yes, mask is even better, especially if you're going to the hospital. Because Lord knows the last thing anybody needs is to get any of those things going around right now. Trust me about that. You don't want them. They suck. Terrible. 1, 2. But we're gonna make sure everybody stays nice and healthy. 2, 3, 4, My mother-in-law got my husband a bunch of vitamins, which was really sweet of her because he's been so sick lately. I think this is 6, but I don't want to be wrong. Where is my decrease? Dang it. Do it again. Make sure. That is not a decrease. That's a regular one. That's a regular stitch. Where's my decrease? I'm just pulling it back till I see a decrease, but I don't see one yet. Oh my gosh. Where is my light? Next, that one. Okay. Phew. Ugh. Can you use your hand to see in her bag? Stuff is big enough. Sometimes I just go boop and put my hands around the chicken. Oh. You're working that far from the hospital. Oh, okay, well that's good. So you don't have to wait a long time till you get there. Hopefully, if traffic's not too bad, right? But depending on where you are and what time it is, you know, traffic can be. Yeah. But hopefully not. 1, 2, and if it is, hope it clears fast. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know. I realized I couldn't even go see my patient at the hospital, even if I wanted to, because we've been so sick that it's not smart of me to go visit him. Because the last thing he needs is to get sick while healing from hip surgery. So I don't want his wife to get sick or anything either. So even if I wanted to, I really shouldn't go visit him. But I would like to after a few weeks when they get settled to wherever they're going. I would love to go visit, especially her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I told her I would make her stuff to decorate her room. 7. I said, no matter where you go, I'll make you stuff to decorate your room, okay? So, now thinking about, are you from America? Yes, I am. I am from North Carolina in the United States. I am. Oh, you don't want to eat. Yeah, she probably hasn't been able to eat, huh, Zach? So you don't want to upset them. You're like, oh, food, I want that. At this point, you're just gonna make it small and behind you. Can it fit in this thing? Oh, sorry, I was gonna choke and cough at the same time. That's funny. Oh man. There you go. Just get in and you'll be fine. 16. Good. Just some singles around is next. Oh wait, we're not there yet. Okay, we're still at 15. So let's do our 9s and our decreases. Is that 9? And then we're supposed to do our decrease. Okay. I hope so. I don't want to have to redo this round again. I don't want to have to redo it. I'm misleading you. Early advice. Oh, okay, good. Yes. Yes. 1, 2, 3. You gotta check, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not sure what to do with my Joann's gift card if they do actually go out of business. I mean, I'm going to spend it obviously as much as I can, but what am I going to use it on is my question, because I don't want to just pick out random yarn that's pretty, you know. I'd rather pick out yarn that I need for something or would use for something. A couple pretty ones be okay too, you know. But, and I really need more stuffing, so I can definitely use that for stuffing. But other than that, I'm not sure what else I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on for a few more minutes anyway, Zach. So I'll just keep going and see how it goes. Hopefully fit Lala because she's pretty small. She's smaller than the other chickens. Aw. Aw, thank you, Lana. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Do you think Biggs could survive the climb? No. So I just found out about Big Twist because I just like started going to Joann's like less than 6 months ago. So I'm like, please don't get rid of that because I just found out about it. And they have like every color under the sun, right? So it's like, please don't get rid of that. I really hope everything works out somehow, some way. Sucks. And then I'm like, what are y'all doing with all this money? Because I know y'all like we giving you money. You put things on sale a lot, but we're giving you money from our accounts to buy yarn. What are you doing with it? You know. Shelves are really bare, even on a lot of stock everywhere. See, that's another thing is I've had an order that I made last week from Joann's that has not shipped. Any of it hasn't shipped. It's not like they shipped half of it. They any of it. And so I'm like, is it coming? I don't know. I need it for commissions. I literally need it to finish 3 commissions. And I don't have a shipping date. It's not shipped at all. Like, I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? So I may have to try to go to the store this weekend, but then I don't want to buy double. That's stupid. So I need to like, I don't know if I need to message Joanne to say, listen, are you giving this to me or not? Like, I either want my money back or I want my stuff because I don't have time to keep waiting. Like, I need to make the commission money and stuff. So, because it's sold out in the army. See, that's what I'm thinking too, is that they probably sold it out and they just haven't sent me that email yet that says, actually, we don't have stock anymore. I'm from a bigger city. The sales were not there too much and the shelves were stocked. I still have hope for a buyout. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to have hope too, but I'm worried about it. But like I said, I just started freaking out about Joann's this year or last year. And so I'm like, I just don't take it from now. I just found out about it. I had only been to Michael's. And then after I went to Joann's, I was like, well, Michael's is kind of boring because they don't have all the pretty colors. They just don't, for some reason, have the bright, vivid colors Joann's has. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Luna. Have a good day. Thank you for being here. Last round, I think, if I did it right, of this. 1, 2, 3. Looks like I haven't made it nowhere in all this time. 4, 5, 6. That's true. 7, 8. Oops. 8. We need 9. And then, yeah, perfect. I need a decrease. And then 2. Awesome. I did it right. I did it. I did it. I did it. All right. That's how excited I was yesterday when I couldn't join. When I joined the 4 legs, I was like, I did it. I was so happy. Oh, you got your baby girl, and she is smiling. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. That's awesome. Oh, thank you. Like I said, I haven't made it anywhere during this stream, but at the same time, I have built up the side. Let's see, what do we got now? 16. So we just have to do singles all the way around. All right. I'm so glad that I'm so glad I have crochet, honestly, because I don't know like what I would be doing right now. I mean, I have other hobbies and stuff, but like none of them have stuck as well as crochet has for me. Like I used to do beaded like little images of things. I'd do like brick stitch and peyote stitch with like little Mayuka delica beads and stuff, little seed beads and all that. But this crochet has really stuck, so I'm just really thankful for it right now, especially I don't have my job. I think I'm very, very, very thankful to have something else to do that can also bring in a little money sometimes too. Oh, yeah, you were just as excited. She wants you to give a shout. Her name is Presley. Oh, Presley! My little cousin's name is Paisley. So, and my cousin, my uncle had a dog named Presley because he loves Elvis Presley. So, hello, Presley. I hope you feel better. Lala's either gonna like this or she's gonna go in and say, yeah. Hopefully not the latter. And hopefully if she doesn't like it, you can give over quickly, you know. Hopefully. Sorry, I had a little hair in there. I'm gonna get some more water in a second, you guys. I'm trying to stay hydrated, like I said, because I feel like it'll help with my whatever is going on with me. 16, and then I don't know where we're gonna make it. We'll just have to see, but we'll keep chilling for a little bit. I don't know how I'm gonna get it on her. That's a good point too. I've always thought that, like, when it comes to putting like dogs and cats in sweaters, very difficult sometimes. Which I don't make Arthur clothes because he hates it, but I try sometimes when it's really cold to make him wear a sweater, but he really just doesn't like it. She's looking at the puppy. Oh, hey baby boy. He is a sweet doggy. He loves little kids too. I wish you'd turn around, but you're just snoozing that way, aren't you? Yeah. Drop my little thing. I'm so glad you made it to her, Zach. Awesome. Let's